What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about the lash lift update. If you have absolutely no idea what a lash lift is, or you haven't seen my previous video, I will link it for you above. This is going to be part 2, explaining how the lash lift lasted between the 8 to 12 weeks that it was recommended to last, and just my final thoughts on how I feel about the whole experience. So let's roll the tape. Okay, so 4 weeks in, you guys can definitely tell they are still very lifted. The tint has slightly worn off just around the tips of my lashes, and I mean, I wear makeup and constantly wear mascara, so that constant makeup remover, taking that off, will definitely wear away the tint, but they're still very tinted. The lash lift itself has definitely fallen slightly, but not a lot. Like, it still is very lifted, which is what I like. But I like that it has fallen a little bit because I do still like to wear false lashes. And when it was first lifted, it was very hard to try to put individuals on because it was lifted so much. So now I feel like with them slightly fallen down, I can really, you know, get that lash in there. Okay, so I did my makeup. And I wanted you guys to see what it looks like when I have mascara on. Like, this is a very, very light coat of mascara. I can't believe how full my lashes have gotten because of this. It's just insane to me. Like, these are my lashes at 4 weeks. Like, what? And that's a small amount of mascara, guys. Small. Normally, like, I will layer and layer and layer and layer, but it's just a soft look today, so I didn't want to, like, have intense lashes. But, like, I don't even need to. It's crazy. So I'm very, 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 very happy with it. Now let's see at 8 weeks. What's up, guys? Today is not June. Oh my God, we're not even in June anymore. It is July 2nd, which means we are at the 11th week of the lash lift. So the last time I did an update was at 4 weeks, and I wanted to do one at 8 weeks and then at 12 weeks. Well, in the middle of the whole me trying to, you know, do this for you guys, I wanted to get my lashes retinted so that you guys can see the curl, because the curl has lasted even up until today, but I have blonde lashes, so it's kind of hard. So the 8-week mark, I went to get my lashes tinted. It's, you know, both me and Alex's schedules just ended up not matching up. She was busy, then I had to go out of town, and now we're at 11 weeks, and I was like, okay, I have to shoot this regardless of the tint or not, and just keep going with it. Obviously, just like anything, when you dye something, the tint goes away, but I wanted to show you guys how the lift really is still here. So I have like really blonde lashes at the tips. So my lashes are curled right here, and it's hard to see because they're blonde, but hopefully if I tilt this way, you guys can kind of see that curl is still there. But my eyelashes are so blonde, you really don't get to see the full intensity. But yeah, so as far as the update goes, they're still curled, and she was right about that. She says that after you get it done, that you're supposed to still see the curl lift, and then it should stay, there we go. So what she mentioned when I originally got them done was that once you get them done, you'll continue to see the lift go on for a couple weeks, and I definitely saw that. And then she says after the lift kind of fades, it's still somewhat, what was the words that she used? It kind of like tricks your lashes into thinking that their growth pattern is now a curl as well. And it's, you know what, it's kind of hard for me to know fully, because I feel like, well, I know I've had slightly more lifted lashes than most people do, but I feel like I want to say that they're a lot more curly ever since I got them done. Like, and I noticed here the most, my lashes never curl like this, and these guys at the ends have stayed curled, and it's 11 weeks. So I would definitely say, like, she was right. And I'm one of those people where I'm like, I don't believe it until I see it. So I'm really, really, really happy. I'm actually about to go on Instagram Live right now to do like a little mini makeup tutorial. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, follow me there because I definitely do a lot more interacting. So I'm gonna do a live, do my makeup, hang out, and then I'll pop back on here so that you guys can see what my lashes look like with mascara. So this is what they look like with mascara on. So you can definitely see the curl now. I feel like that's still there. It looks so good, and like I said, it's been 11 weeks, which is just insane. So yeah, I'm just really, really, really happy with them. I 100% think that they're worth the money for sure, and especially like if you struggle with your lashes not having their greatest potential, this will do that for you. I'm gonna try to zoom really quick so you guys can really see. Crazy, right? And I'm gonna try to look off to the side if it works. Yeah. All right, well, the next time that I film is going to be my final thoughts. Awkward. So now you saw the footage, and I have to say, I'm really kicking myself. I really, really wanted to get the 4, 8, 12. And life just happens, so I'm just glad that I have the footage that I have. And right now we're at about 13 weeks, and I have a lot to say. For the overall experience, getting it done, you guys saw that in my first video, so if you want to reference back to that, definitely jump to this one. But now my experience of having the lash lift and just having it through the weeks, I would have to say it was so different for me, but in the best way possible. I was skeptical. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's just who I am. I'm that person that I have to see it to believe it. But everything that Alex had told me, again, go back to that video if you want to hear her in-depth conversation about the whole process. But everything that she said to me while we were there about your lashes strengthening, multiplying, keeping curl, really was true. And even though the lash lift isn't as lifted as day one, obviously, I do still have that slight curl to my lashes, which is absolutely amazing. But the best part about it, I think, was the amount of lash strength that I got from the process. So I am sensitive basically from head to toe. I talk about this all the time. So I was kind of nervous to see how my eyes would react, how my lashes would react, and if it would really hold up to what she was saying. And I had absolutely no reactions from this at all. If anything, it worked too good to the point where I wasn't used to my own lashes, which honestly is not a bad thing. That's probably the biggest compliment that you can give. I feel like this is such a great treatment to be introduced into the beauty world, because as long as I've been in this industry, so many people will say, what can you do to make my lashes longer? And it sucks because you're like, well, I'm not a miracle worker and I have no idea, so here's some false lashes. So the fact that this basically takes your own real lashes and gives them their greatest potential and actually works at what it says it's gonna do is just mind-blowing to me to have in this industry. I think it's so great to have. You know, a lot of people struggle with, you know, sparse lashes, not being able to see the lashes, maybe mascaras being too harsh around the eyes for them, that they basically have given up all hope and stopped wearing mascara. The fact that this is gonna lift and tint your lashes to the point where it's like you're wearing mascara and that you kind of have false lashes, I think is just phenomenal. If you've never had a lash lift before, I would highly recommend looking into it. It was great. You had amazing results with low maintenance. And I feel like so many people in the world want that. Everyone's like, I want great results, but I want to put in little work. Well, this is like the only thing that I can say will do that for you. I know I didn't mention the price point in my last video, so I'll mention it now. Lash lifts, and you know, it really just depends on the lash tech too, so keep that in mind. But the one that I got, it is a price point of $150. Now that might seem kind of crazy at first, but if you think about it lasting 8 to 12 weeks, that's 3 to 4 months of you having to not wear mascara if you didn't want to, curling your lashes, which can damage them more in the long run. And on top of this, it is a treatment. It's not just like you're curling your lashes and now you have curly lashes for the, you know, weeks to remain. This is something that's infusing your lashes to give your lashes the highest potential of strength and thickness and length. So when you really put all of that together, the price point doesn't really seem that crazy. Because lash lifts are still pretty new, there's not really too many lash techs out there doing it. So if you are from the Chicagoland area, I will still link Alex's information down below. You guys feel free to reach out to her. She is absolutely amazing, and she will answer all the questions that you have for her. Seriously, bomb. If you follow me on Instagram, we do some Instagram IG live stories on there, and there was a couple of my followers that are asking me about the lash lift update, and I told them that a video was coming. So it's only fair to also say to you what I told them. The only negative side that I said about this lash lift, because let's be honest, there's sometimes negatives in everything, was my lashes were so curled that I could barely wear false lashes for the first couple weeks. Now, is that a negative to everybody? Absolutely not. I'm a makeup artist. There's times where I like to play with lashes and not, you know, it just depends on the look. So that would be literally the only negative. And to me, that's really not even a negative. So other than that, I really had an amazing experience with it. Would I get it again? Absolutely. It was quite the experience, and I had countless compliments on my eyes and my lashes like every day. People would be like, are you wearing lashes? Anytime I'd go somewhere, and I'm like, no, these are mine. And no one would believe me, but I'm like, I swear to God, it was a lash lift. Check my YouTube channel. But it was really fun. But yeah, this is all I have for the lash lift, you guys. It's nothing too crazy. It's basically everything that I said in the first video that I knew was going to come true for the weeks to come for this video. And everything that I said in that video, I still hold true for this one. So I really hope you guys like it. And let me know if a lash lift is something that you're interested in. It's definitely a cool experience, and I feel like everyone should at least give it a try once or twice. Maybe 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, forever. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to all my videos if you guys like to see more. And if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me there. I am Amanda Devon. We do a lot more interacting there, so come hang out. But other than that, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.